over Maryland. Welcome in. We're getting a look at the enormous Northwest Stadium. Up next, it's our main event between the Cincinnati Bengals and the Washington Commanders. Couple of teams here who began the year with wins. Let's see who can make it 2-0 as off we go in week 2. Returnable from the 2. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
At their own 22-yard line.
All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is 1st and 10.
Here we go.
One play action here. Burrow. That finds his man. It's Keon Coleman. And he's taken down after a very productive effort there, Brock, up to the 40-yard line. The big play nets him 17 yards. And a fresh set of downs for Cincinnati.
That's a statement throw right there. A statement throw that lets the opposing defense know it's not just going to be check down Charlie today. They're going to be willing to push the ball down the field, and this defense better respond.
Burrow setting up the play action. That throw finds Jamar Chase. He's taken down as he takes this to the 38. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him, only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
New set of downs for him. They'll start at the 38.
Here we go, here we go. 180. Nice up.
Burrow gets it out wide quick. And he's going to be brought down at the 35-yard line.
That's a pretty similar result to a first down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes 2nd and 3rd down a whole lot easier to manage.
2nd down now, 7 to go.
Let's get set.
The first carry here for Tony Pollard. He musters up 3 yards on the run. That sets up 3rd and 4.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Third and 4 coming up now.
Gun. Got.
From the gun on 3rd down, it's Burrow. Has him on the quick hitter. And he stopped cold at the spot. Ooh, he paid for that one, but hey, still enough for that 1st down. Now the completion rate is strong, partner. The yards, you got to imagine, will start to come soon enough.
You never go broke taking a profit, and you know this one too, Kate. The crumbs always lead to...
Oh, the cookie. Now I'm hungry. Moving the ball very well out of the gate here. It's set up now at the 26.
Here we go. Stop.
1st and 10 now. Here's Burrow. Into traffic, complete. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
I'm not going to lie. I know they got a completion, and completions, you never turn them down. But to make that throw for those yards in the double coverage, that is way too much risk for that reward.
2nd and 3 now.
Here we go. Biggs.
First get of the game here to Chase Brown. Well, a lot of effort there, partner, but no results. He fought through that one stop, but only managed to get back to the line of scrimmage.
You know, that's so hard for me, Kate. That's the type of effort that deserves better when it comes to the results. It's going to show up as a negative run on the stat sheet, but that was not the runner's fault. He did all he could to fight to get back to the line, but this defense just kept swarming.
Good moving drive, but it could stall out here. We've got 3rd and 4.
Here we go. 180.
That Out of the shotgun, Burrow. It's caught. Chase has it. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum to keep that defense on its heels.
On one, right?
Bringing the offense up to the line. First and 10.
And the Bengals.
Here we go, here we go. Cut!
Right back to Chase. And he is going to take this in. Touchdown, Cincinnati. The Bengals finish up an excellent opening series. It's a Jamar Chase touchdown. Quite the drive they put together to begin this game. What stood out to us, how quickly they were operating. They got a lot of plays in a small amount of time on the way to that touchdown.
What do you mean? We feel that tempo in the booth?
Yep, yep, certainly do.
Kept those guys guessing defensively and on their toes, not quite sure what was coming next. And it will be that same strategy they employ, I'm going to guess so, until that defense proves it can stop it.
Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. Returnable from the 1. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
Commanders to the line now, Brock. Here comes first and 10.
Here we go. Jack.
Here's the handoff. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
When you rush the passer, it's kind of like tracking down a runner. That same pass, same athleticism comes to life. He looked pretty good hunting his prey right there.
Okay, ready?
First down run netted him nothing. Here is second and 10.
Let's go. 19, Tiger, 19.
Out of the gun, Daniels. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Jalen Lane, the one he was looking for. And that's going to leave him with a tough third and long. Not must-have yet, Brock, but it does feel pretty important that they come up with an answer for that touchdown, but not going to be easy.
Nope, and incompletions like that certainly won't help.
Let's go now. Cougar 19. Go.
Daniels throwing on third. Forced that to his right. Has his man. It's the Michigan rookie. And he's going to be escorted out right along that 35-yard line. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that's good for a Washington first down.
I just don't know how you play defense, Kate, and some of the guys in the league today. How can you balance defending somebody who can run for it or throw it right over your head? These dual-threat QBs, they're a nightmare.
Ready, ready.
Now running for the first time with Jalen Warren. And they limit the damage just a few yards on that game. Look at Cam Taylor-Britt getting up there to track that one down.
Yeah, that defense was flying to the ball. You see that outside toss. This is a pursuit drill that they work on over and over again. Get to that toss before it can really get started.
Ready.
Last run got him 3. Here's second and 7.
Come on, come on. Hit. Cowboy 80. 65.
We get a timeout now from the Bengals. That's going to be their first. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. Second down now. They need 7. To throw, Daniels. Short pass brought in. And he stopped cold at the spot. Ooh, he paid for that one, but hey, still enough for that first down.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 47. Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And he's going to have this down at the 42-yard line. He'll gain 11 on that play. And that's going to give the Commanders a 1st down.
It's got to be so demoralizing as a defense when you go up against a running back who just keeps those legs churning like a piston in an engine, and that effort's contagious. This entire offense is getting a boost when he busts those tackles.
Ready.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 42 as this opening drive continues.
Ready. 60 Eagles. 60 Eagles.
Play action now. Daniels. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go and let that pass rush get home.
Sent back to their own side of the field on that last play. Some ground to make up here on 2nd. Shotgun snap to Daniels. Buys time, rolling right. And it looks great flying through the air, Brock, but problems on the business end as it falls to the ground. 3rd down coming up. That's going to be something to watch as this game goes on, Brock. We know they like to take their shots throughout.
Yeah, and we know this league today, Kate, loves to play that umbrella coverage, right? Try to keep everything in front of them.
Yep.
The only way you're going to get behind them is to take shots like that one.
Okay,
So after that prior incompletion, it's 3rd down.
Viking 18.
3rd and long for him here. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. One drive in, and he is already in line for that ice bath. Took a couple of early hits. It looks like it's affecting his ability to deliver that football.
Yeah, and I'll let you know a little secret here, Kate. Those defenses, once they get to the quarterback, they usually don't stop.
And taken. The Bengals take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Bengals getting set, Brock. Here comes 1st and 10.
Here we go. What?
Brown to start the drive. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. And it's not just you quarterbacks, Brock Hewitt, who got to have short memories. You tell me this too, defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards.
Open ahead in the right direction and save this drive early. Here's 2nd and 13.
Here we go, here we go. 180, 11, 11, 11. Stop.
Burrow throwing out of the pistol. And his perfect start is over. And that's the first one of his throws to wind up incomplete. So first time we've seen one of his passes hit the ground this game, Brock. He had been perfect before that one.
Well, we hear it and we know it, right? The team that makes fewer mistakes in this league typically wins the game. Yeah, that was what would you call a first mistake throwing the ball, and they still got the lead thanks to earlier efforts.
11, Thomas.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Complete beyond the marker. And he's taken down just a couple of yards shy of the 40. What a play on 3rd and 13, and this drive will indeed continue. No doubt they'll take a repeat of how this game began, Brock, and that play has them on their way towards it.
Scripting for success. They'll keep pressing the advantage, too, until some resistance has got to finally appear.
Gun. Stop. 180. Stop.
Brown quick on the draw here. He is hauled down right at that midfield stripe. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
That's another.
And they can go ahead and stay in that huddle. We're at the end of the first quarter. 7-0 is our score. We're back to Northwest Stadium right after this.
On one, ready?
Time for our second quarter. It'll be Bengals football to begin. They're looking at yet another 1st and 10 on this drive. We had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Working across the middle, Brock, it is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talk about. It's another one for these big tight ends. You are paid to make that catch through contact, and he couldn't do it.
On one, ready?
After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10.
11. Here we go. Stop.
Now Burrow. Complete out to the right. And he's down inside the 40 before he's escorted out. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
And those are the completions they rely on from their passing game.
New set of downs for them. They'll start at the 38.
11. Here we go. Right, 80.
Finds Chase on the slant. And he's going to be taken down a yard shy of the 25. Pickup of 12 on that play. And the Bengals have a 1st down.
Boy, they sure found the right route at the right time to hit the soft spot in that coverage. And that slant, it goes for big yardage.
Coming to the line, this is 1st and 10.
11. Here we go. Stop.
Off the play fake, Burrow. He will score. It's a Cincinnati touchdown. The Bengals pull out in front further, 13-zip. Well, we all know that he's somebody they like to have working down near the end zone, Brock, and there is so many ways they know how to use him down there.
And things are constantly different down there when you're trying to defend him, which is what makes defending him so tough, borderline impossible at times. He can make the smallest little tweaks to his route just like a receiver would. It's a totally different animal, a nightmare for these defenses.
McPherson to kick off for Cincinnati.
Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. His return starts at the 5. And he made a push for the 30-yard line before going out just a bit shy.
At their own 28-yard line.
All right, the Washington offense is set. Here comes 1st and 10.
Let's go now. Cowboy 80. 18 Cardinal. Warriors 17. 19 tight.
Daniels from the pistol. Completed over the middle. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it's stopped.
You know what I love to say? You never go broke taking a profit. And you often gain profits when you use your eyes as a quarterback. Those hitch routes, those underneath throws, oftentimes it's the eyes of the quarterback looking downfield and you're taking that short completion.
And he's all the way across midfield down inside that 45-yard line. Give him 25 on that play. And that's good for a Washington 1st down.
No frills, nothing fancy. That was just a good old offensive line dominated in the trenches. And that sprung them to get to the 2nd level and beyond.
So 1st down from the 41.
Down. Panther 60.
Play action now with Daniels. Into the hands of Terry McLaurin. And he's going to be touched down a yard shy of that marker.
Part of the reason I leave you pregame, Kate, and get down to that field and watch these guys throw and catch is I want to see their timing. I want to see their anticipation. That is picture perfect right there. A crossing route thrown that quickly tells me these two are on the same page.
Okay, ready?
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1.
Ready? Hawk 70, Hawk 70, go!
Here's the one back on the handoff. They stopped him just in time. He got back to the line, but denied the yard they needed. 3rd down coming up.
No gain on the play.
So often we talk about the individual having to move on to the next play. Well, that was a perfect picture of the collective. That defense staring down 2nd and 1 rose to the occasion collectively.
3rd and a lone yard coming up.
Get it! Viking 18! 70 Ranger, 70 Ranger! Ready, ready?
Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable in an incomplete.
60 Bison, 60 Bison! 79 Broncos! Let go!
Daniels to throw on 4th. Taking a chance to the end zone. And he scores. It's a Washington touchdown. The Commanders start to fight back with their first points of this game. Terry McLaurin with the touchdown. All right, partner, what do you think? Was that a design read, or did he just see space and he was reacting more on the old quarterback instinct there?
Yes. I think yes on both of them, and that play happens so fast that it really is instincts on both sides.
Cam Little to try the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Commanders chop the lead in half. It's down to 7.
14. Commanders 7. Cam Little to kick off.
And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Return starts from the goal line. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
The Bengals take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
I'm 1, ready?
Offense showing trips out right as they get set for this 1st and 10.
Here we go, here we go. Stop!
Play action now. Burrow. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. And now they face 2nd down. This is a guy who's used to embracing contact, Brock. Usually makes catches in spite of it, but I guess it's tough for anybody to make a play every time.
Yeah, I think these tight ends today, Kate, spend as much time in the old ice bath as just about anybody. And when you don't make that catch and you take the contact, well, that stings like the first seconds in the ice.
He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. He was looking for Keon Coleman on that throw. So they're left facing 3rd and long.
Just cannot afford right here, Kate, to go 3 and out. Not when you watched your counterpart score a touchdown. Got to cling to that lead and find a way to convert this 3rd down. It's a big one. And cut off some of the mojo from the other side.
Right, 80. 11. Stop.
On 3rd down, here's Burrow. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the defense comes through to back them up ahead of 4th down.
This offense has been in a rhythm, settled in and found it in the first half. But hopefully that sack for this defense can disrupt that rhythm just a little bit. Kind of reminds me, Kate, in baseball when you're facing an elite pitcher, just get somebody on base. Just make that pitcher think a little bit. Hopefully that sack for this defense does the same to the QB.
He has it at the 33.
The Commanders take over 1st and 10 at their own 41-yard line.
Ready, set.
Commanders starting out in a good spot here as they get set. 1st and 10.
Ready. Cowboy 80.
They'll run the counter. This drive is going to start out with a gain of 5 before they bring him down.
That is simply a stay on schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
So gain of 5 on that 1st down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on 2nd.
Cougar 19. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick.
From the gun, it's Daniels. Into enemy territory and a yard at most from the 1st. That brings up 3rd down.
That's not a big completion on a stat sheet, but that's a big contested, what I call gritty catch right there. And that's what the best tight ends will get you.
It's Warren on 3rd down. And what a hit there. Ouch, she faced the price for moving the chains that time.
That is your old school meat and potatoes call right there. Don't even think about throwing it. Just rush it ahead and get what you need.
1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
So fresh set of downs now from the 39.
Ready. Ready.
They'll run here on 1st down. Not a whole lot to speak of here, partner. 2-yard gain at most at 2nd down.
I don't mind that call on the early downs. Give that defense something to think about. You got the inside run between the tackles, and whether it's jet sweeps or a little swing pass, or in that case a toss, make sure you threaten to the outside.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7.
Ready.
Throwing now, Daniels. Look out, right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass. Looking for his wide receiver there. And that makes it 3rd down.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, well, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down.
Gravity Lions. Let's go.
Air it out on 3rd. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. So they're left with 4th down here.
Cam
Little now to attempt this field goal. Ball spotted on that right hash, 53 yards out. Has the distance, but headed well left. No good. And the deficit stays at 7.
He was hitting from that distance pregame. Heck, we were on the field watching it, and they were confident he could do so again. Just did not work out this time around.
Good starting field position awaits the Bengals as they get set for 1st and 10.
Right 80.
Looking to throw, Burrow. Only a minute and 57 seconds left between us and halftime at this point. More coming up from Northwest Stadium. Stick around. After the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and 10.
Here we go. Right 80.
Burrow to the air now. Looking slant route, complete. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, first down.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
1st and 10 now from the 46. Straight ahead, it's Brown. And he drives that front backward on a gain of 4.
He'll expect more from himself on those type of plays, but there is nobody that's going to complain about that one. If you can do math, 4 plus 4 plus 4 equals a first down.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6.
11, Thomas. Right 80.
Burrow on the play action. In big trouble now, and the ball is out. But I think someone on the Bengals got back on top of that one, and yes, they did. Bengals football.
Well, I think you know the only thing redeeming about that play, Kate.
They got the ball back.
Yeah, well done. Yeah, they got the ball back, but a whole lot longer down in distance.
One, ready?
They dodged the turnover, but still 3rd and pretty long. They've got to figure out.
Here we go.
From the gun on 3rd down, it's Burrow. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Couldn't find Jamar Chase on that throw. And that brings up 4th and long. 4th down punt upcoming. Here's Torrey Taylor to put his leg into it. Brings it in at the 12. And a nice return out of him. They have it a little further up past their own 30.
At their own 32-yard line.
First and 10 from the 32. Daniels setting up the play action. Buying some time left. No place to go, so he just threw it away.
Look at the coverage on that play, Kate. I love that. That is textbook defense right there. When the quarterback escapes the pocket, man, you got to find somebody. You got to go get sticky on your offensive guy. That's exactly what the secondary did, and it forces the throwaway.
2nd and 10 now from the 32 after the incompletion.
Let's go now. Cougar 19. Warrior 70.
Out of the gun, Daniels. Fights off the pressure. Ooh, can't avoid that one, and they take him down. Cincinnati uses its 2nd timeout. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half.
Well, even the toughest in the league to catch could still be caught at times. It just takes a defense that's determined and relentless. And the real big key, when you get that split second, you got to take advantage of that opportunity. Defense just did.
And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Geno Stone picks it off. And the Bengals will take over as he records his first interception of our season. Well, I know I don't need to tell you, partner, but if you're going to try to get aggressive, really push a throw downfield like that, you have to be smart about how you do it.
Yeah, that is spot on, Kate. If you've got to find that spot when you know the coverage won't be able to hold up, especially as you go 20, 30, 40 yards down the field. Hey, listen, these defenders in the league today, you throw a ball deep down the field like that, it turns into a 50-50 ball. More times than not, they can make a play and take it away just as they did.
Gun. Dot.
Burrow gets it out wide quick. And he's hit and sent out right along that line of scrimmage. So no gain on 1st down.
You know, I've learned over the years, defensively, they call that the camera club. How many different guys can get rallying to the football? So that last shot you see on camera, you see as many defenders keeping that to a 0-yard gain. That's well done defensively.
2nd and 10. Need to get some positive yardage here.
Here we go, here we go. Hey, Ken.
The Commanders take a timeout. They're first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Second and 10. Need something positive here.
Here we go.
Burrow back to throw. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it.
Gotta go.
Offense in a hurry up here.
Joe Burrow sacked. A loss of 6 yards.
3rd and long. Here's Burrow. Big strike downfield to Coleman. And this is going to get him into the red zone. He's at the 18-yard line.
A gain of 23 yards. And the Bengals first down. 1st and 10.
Now just before the break, a timeout taken by the offense. And they can try for some points going into the break. Evan McPherson on for the Bengals field goal. Just before halftime, we get a timeout taken.
35-yard attempt.
Only time left for one more snap, Brock, so they're going to run out their field goal unit. This is a 35-yard look from the right hash. McPherson's kick is good. And that'll push it to double digits in a 2-possession game. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment.
Evan McPherson to kick off for Cincinnati.
Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. He's going to field this at the 2. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
Will take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Commanders to the line now, Brock. Here comes 1st and 10.
Let's go. 18 Cardinal.
Now a shotgun handoff to Miller. What a hit. He gets flattened to the ground. Only 2 yards, and it brings up 2nd and 8.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Cowboy 80. 18 Rattler. 18 65 catch. 60.
Shotgun snap to Daniels. Throwing the out route complete. And he's tackled for a short gain.
Hey, Kate, you know this from covering the Seahawks, calling their preseason game. When Pete Carroll was there, if he said it once, he said it 100 times. Stay on top, stay on top, stay on top. You'll give up a short little out route like that, but just stay on top of the deep threat.
Daniels throwing on 3rd. This gets the 1st and more. And he has it right near midfield here. It's about a yard short. Give him 24 on that play. And that's going to give the Commanders a 1st down.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Ball just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10. Setting him on the dive. Jukes away from one. Free inside the 30. And out of bounds he goes on that big pickup. They're inside the red zone now. They get 35 out of that play. And that's good for a Washington 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 17-yard line.
Let's go now. Let's go.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. It's a solid 7-yard pickup on 1st down. Now they're going to have 2nd and 3.
Some offenses, well, they prefer to go run in that RPO situation. It's a safer call, a little more conservative. But in this case, it gets him just as many yards as a short completion would have.
2nd and 3 now.
60 Eagles. 18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal. Let's go.
Working now from the gun. Escapes his grasp. That one's incomplete in the end zone.
That's going to be a play tomorrow. When they watch it on tape, they're going to be kicking themselves a bit, Kate. You get man-to-man coverage down in the red zone, you got to take advantage of it. It's hard. Zone coverage and the windows are so tight. You get man, got to find a way to win.
On the ready.
7th play of the drive. Offense facing 3rd and 3.
Ready. Dragons. Panther 60. Panther 60. Get up.
Daniels back to throw. Oh, no touchdown. It's intercepted. And the Bengals will take over as this gets brought out to the 20-yard line.
You know, Kay, we've worked long enough together. You know exactly what I was saying to our producer and talkback. Circle that play. That could be the play we come back to when this game's all said and done and say it's a turning point play. You hate picks in the end zone, and you hate them in the second half.
Here we go. Wide 80.
First down, Burrow to throw. And this one's dropped for what would have been a nice game. This one misses the tight end. And we'll see what they do here on 2nd down. They'll try again from the 20 after the incompletion.
Gun. Stop.
They give on 2nd. It's Brown. And whatever they were trying to do there is not going to work. Defenders all over it, so they take him down for a loss. With each carry he gets, Brock, I'm starting to wonder, is this going to be the last touch that he gets in this game? Because it hasn't been a great performance for him.
No, individually, collectively, and you can look up front, right? They've just not been winning the battle enough push, enough drive to get this running game going.
Throw here, 3rd down. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete.
Dude, I've talked to you over the years, the transition to the NFL where the windows to throw are small. On 3rd down, smaller. Put dime defense on the field, and those windows become almost non-existent.
The Bengals send out the punting unit. Torrey Taylor will kick this away. Starts the return at the 34. And he's brought down before the return gets far.
The Commanders take over 1st and 10 at their own 43-yard line.
Commanders starting out in a good spot here as they get set. 1st and 10.
Viking 18. Viking 8.
Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. Escapes the pocket. And before he can get rid of it, he runs out of bounds. Could have just tossed it incomplete, Brock, but instead takes the sack and a big loss.
Well, as a quarterback, I hate to assign blame to the position, but on that one, you just got to throw it away for an incompletion. We still need to give credit to the defense, no question, which helped flush him from the pocket in the first place.
Daniels now. Finds him on the crossing route. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield.
Well, he saw his guys pick up the blitz. Well, he felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them and the group up front to find somebody to get a completion so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
Third and just 2 to go. Throwing now on 3rd and 2. He's throwing deep to the left side. It's caught by McLaurin. And that is a Washington touchdown. The Commanders shrinking the lead some in the 3rd. Terry McLaurin with the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game.
A receiver this skilled, well, he's got every route in his back pocket. But sometimes simple is better. No complicated cuts, no double moves. You just go run right by him.
Little able to connect on the point after. And the Commanders cut it to a field goal game.
Commanders 14.
Raleigh set up, and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. Calvin Austin on the return. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down.
The Bengals take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Cincinnati into formation. It's 1st and 10.
Here we go.
This drive will begin with a run by Brown. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
You want to see the term read and react with a little video in the football dictionary? That's it.
At the 20-yard line.
On one, ready?
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10.
Let's get set. Stop.
Burrow setting the throw. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
As a quarterback, you love when that screen pass is called. At least I used to. And you want to attract that defense and all those guys coming after you. But you also got to find the throwing lane. And he couldn't do it on that one.
Wide 80. Stop.
3rd and long for him here. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up.
Even the best of them could be hurried into a throw before they're ready, and that pressure just messed up all the timing, the rhythm, and the clock of the quarterback.
Fields this clean at the 30. Escapes a defender. And he puts together a nice little return there before they're able to bring him down.
1st and 10 at their own 40-yard line.
Commanders starting out in a good spot here as they get set. 1st and 10.
Get it. Get it.
They'll start the drive with Warren. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. He gets a couple on 1st, and they'll come up 2nd and 8.
2 yards on the pickup.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down after that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. To throw, Daniels. On the move, headed right. Brought in right side by McLaurin. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. This gets down inside the 35-yard line. Give him 24 yards on that one. And that's going to give the Commanders a 1st down.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Play action now, Daniels. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. They haven't found it easy to score in this one, Brock, and physicality just like that, a big reason why.
And it usually is, Kate. I love defensive coordinators when they say, hey, it's not just what you see, it's what you hear. And you could hear the physicality of that knocking the ball loose.
Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain, so Brock, that means 3rd down coming up.
You know, some positive yardage there, Kate, but just as important, they're mixing up their play calling. And they could very well be setting up the defense for a big play later.
3rd down, line to gain 9 yards out.
Come on.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Well, that took some force right there. That took some serious defensive effort to force the incompletion. You're not going to see a lot of guys ever let go of a football when they got a 1st down right in their midst. But that force, that contact, separated man from ball. A lot of them may make it look automatic, but you get this deep, and those field goals are far from a certainty. It took all his concentration, every bit of his strength, to send that puppy through.
Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. On the return, here comes Austin. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down.
The Bengals take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Bengals getting set, Brock. Here comes 1st and 10.
Gun.
Now Burrow. Hits him on the in route. And he manages maybe 3 yards there to the 23-yard line.
It's
This is one of those kind of win-win situations. Both sides feel good. As an offense, I get a completion. I get a win. As a defense, I keep everything in front of me. I make the tackle for a short gain. I get a win, too. Sometimes you can get to win-win.
And he's going to be stopped after reaching up to the 33. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want in the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the gain they did.
On one, ready?
First down now, ball at the 33.
Here we go. 180. 11 MT, hey, 11 MT. Stop.
Throwing is Burrow. He goes back to him yet again, complete. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And a fresh set of downs for Cincinnati.
A gain of 18 on the play. And the Bengals first down.
Stop.
Brown on the inside give. Good defensive effort here, drives him back across midfield onto their own side.
There is no thought needed from him. He has been doing this so long, dating back to college and high school. Those instincts, when they come at you with a capital I. Identify that run, fire downhill, and get home in the backfield before that play could get started.
Back to the line they go. It's second down.
Here we go.
One play action here. Burrow. That's incomplete on second down.
That play right there, Kate, that just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted. Even some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on third down.
11 minus. Here we go, here we go. 180. 180 shot. Stop.
Burrow from the gun. That's caught for the first. And he's going to take this down to the 31 before he gets taken down. How about that play, Brock? On 3rd and 14, they find a way to convert. You've set it downs for him from the 31.
Stop. Stop.
Now a shotgun handoff to Brown. He finds him 6 yards on that first down run.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
Gun 12, 12, 12. Stop. 180. Stop.
And you just get the play off. Chased out to his right. And as that one winds up incomplete, it brings us to the end of the third quarter. We're still tied through 3 here. Neither defense has given an inch in this one. It's a tie ball game through 3. We're going to see which side separates in the fourth. Coming to the line for their 9th play of the drive. This is 3rd and 3.
Here we go, here we go. 180. Eleven. Shot.
Burrow throwing out of the pistol. He's got the first down grab and still going. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
A gain of 9 yards.
On 2.
All set now. 1st and 10.
Here we go. Can. Shot.
Handoff headed left to Brown. Has room into the secondary. And it's close, but he's not going to score out of bounds right at the goal line, Brock. It's going to be 1st and goal.
Danger, King. Danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
Could take the lead with a field goal, Brock, but thinking touchdown here as they get set up 1st and goal.
Stop.
Out of the shotgun, Burrow. And he will score. Touchdown, Cincinnati. The Bengals take a fourth-quarter lead. Right on the edge of the goal line for first and goal. And I don't know about you, partner, but that surprised me that they just threw it in. No attempts at running it.
Yeah, I think it is so hard for these defenders. You got to be so keyed in and physically, you know you've got to stop that run first. So his first down pass play can and certainly was effective.
Commanders 17. Evan McPherson to kick off for Cincinnati.
Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. Starting from the 5.
Washington will take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
All right, the Washington offense is set. Here comes first and 10.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Go.
And a shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. Solid gain on that play, Brock. That's 5 yards. It's going to be second 10.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You could stick to the ground. You could throw beyond the sticks. You really create some indecision now defensively.
First down run, nabs him 5. Now second and 5. From the gun, it's Daniels. Flushed out of the pocket. Looking for his back, but he will not find him. That's incomplete. Brings up third down.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit, Kate. You got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
60.
Third and short, Daniels. Hits him on the out route. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. Give him an 18-yard pickup there. And that's good for a Washington first down.
Let's go.
Thrown back, gets the handoff. And he's only able to power this forward for about 3 yards.
That's the kind of run play that feels like tug-of-war at field day. And you're just not moving the other side. Just a short run. Neither side feels particularly good about it. And we'll move to the next.
Last run got him 3. Here's second and 7.
After 60. Come on, come on. Hey.
Out of the gun, Daniels. Completed to his running back. And they're going to bring him down at the 36. They pick up 14 yards on that one. And that's going to give the Commanders a first down.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
Ready, ready.
Daniels on first down. Has him on the quick hitter. Breaks a tackle. He's still going. And he takes it across the 30 before heading out.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook wide open.
70. Cougar 19. Ready.
Shotgun snap to Daniels. He fires one deep down the left sideline. And this is caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Washington. The Commanders now trail by just a point in the fourth. So they punch it in for 6, Brock, and now a conversion away from tying this game back up.
This one just has the feel, doesn't it? The makings of a one-score game in the fourth quarter that could go either way.
So a chance to tie it up again here in the fourth. The kick is good, so this game now hinging on every possession as we're tied up in the fourth.
24-24. Kick off.
So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
First and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Good starting field position awaits the Bengals as they get set for 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Burrow back to throw. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
That is a DB's best phrase, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Now it's Brown. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on 2nd down. That one felt kind of counterintuitive there, Brock. They load up the line with that extra blocking, and then the run goes out to the edge anyway.
That's right. You put 2 tight ends on the field, yeah, you can live with a stalemate. It's hard to move people in the NFL, but you do not want to go backwards.
Digging deep in the playbook here, and this is 3rd and 11.
Let's get set.
They'll air it out on 3rd. Completed over the middle. And the stop is made just before he's able to reach that midfield strike. Give him 13 on that play. And the Bengals have a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Here we go, here we go. Right, 80. 12, 12, 12. 12, 12, 12. Stop.
Burrow out of the shotgun. Short pass brought in. And he's brought down after pushing to that 35-yard line. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And a fresh set of downs for Cincinnati.
On 2, ready?
All set to go now from the 35.
Gun, gun. Stop. Stop.
From the gun, a give to Brown. Down to the 10. He makes it in for the Cincinnati touchdown. The Bengals take a 4th quarter lead.
Kate, that's just simply the difference-making edge that these elite running backs bring to you. A lot of backs can get you 10 yards, 20 yards, but the elite backs, they can take it to the house.
McPherson at the point after. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Bengals break that tie and now lead by 7.
Commanders 24. Evan McPherson to kick off for Cincinnati.
Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. Returnable from the 2. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
The Commanders take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Commanders to the line now, Brock. Here comes 1st and 10.
Ready?
Now it's Miller. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
They got out ahead of that one, and good thing, too. That effort, right? Just that pursuit, that want-to, may have prevented a big play, and instead, well, they nearly got him for a tackle for loss.
Got it. Ready?
1st down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10.
Here we go.
Now they're going to throw out of the gun. Finds him over the middle. And he is stopped with authority there, but that stop came later than they'd like as he gets a good bit and that 1st down.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
So fresh set of downs now from the 39.
Ready? Hawk 70. Hawk, let's go.
Zone read, here's a give to Warren. And he's charged towards the line. It's right around 3 yards.
They'll come away happy getting that type of output on most run plays. It's a sign, well, they're getting some good push up front, and this running back is seeing the lanes and paying them off.
4 yards on that 1st down run. Here's 2nd and 6.
Hey. Cougar 19. Ready?
Daniels now. Hauled in by Gray. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3.
Back. Steady.
He's back to throw. Short pass caught by his tight end. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
For a Commanders first down. 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
We've hit the 2-minute warning here in Landover. Commanders losing by 7. The ball's on the 48. Here we go. First down.
Ready. Ha.
Here's the handoff. He's dropped a big stop and a big moment there, Brock. They could not afford to lose yards there.
Give some credit to the defense on that one. We don't see him get fooled into making the wrong read very often in the RPO. That's why the RPO, in fact, is part of their game to begin with. He normally makes the right call. He didn't do it there.
Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now.
Let's go. Ready.
Here he is to throw. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Timing is everything in life, and timing is everything defensively. That throw was just a little bit late and gave the defense time to close, deliver a pop, and knock that ball loose.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here.
Go. Cowboy 80. 65 catch. 65 catch.
Looking to throw it. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
I'll say, Kate, that defense looked even better, sharper on 3rd down than they did on 2nd. They played that one so tight there was no window to throw.
The deficit is 7, so they have to convert here on 4th down.
Come on. Come on. Hey.
Desperation time here. No good. The pass goes incomplete, and that lengthy drive ends with nothing but a turnover on downs.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception.
Here we go.
Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
1st and 10. It's Pollard. That's a nice running there on that 7-yard gain. Make it 2nd down.
While that run may not move the chains, Kate, that is such a confidence builder. Sets the tone for more play action, maybe more runs. That's exactly how you want to start a drive.
7 yards on that last play, so this is 2nd and 3.
Here we go. Here we go. Can. Stop.
Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. That one's incomplete over the middle. That was Jamar Chase he was looking for there. So it's going to be 3rd and short coming up. He's been a frequent target throughout this game, Brock. We've seen that coverage tighten up a little bit more on him every time the ball's thrown his way.
Well, hasn't taken him off the board completely. He's still beating them for some catches, but that heightened focus defensively does lead to moments like that one where what would normally be a catch falls incomplete.
He has the first over the middle, and he'll be brought down at about the 29. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On 3rd down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity, and man, did he make an impact play.
11 mighty. Here we go. Hey, can. Stop.
First down carry for Brown. And he'll get forward about 5 yards, looks like. It's 2nd down now.
You gain that kind of yardage in the run game, and you're going to gain the trust of your offensive coordinator. Plays like that, runs like that, set the table for everything else in the playbook.
Run picks up 6, so that means it's 2nd and 4.
Here we go. Big 13. Big 13. Shot.
Here's Brown again. And he picks up the first down for the Bengals. And that is the last thing they need to lock away this win. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And that gives them 1st and goal.
First down. 1st and goal at the 9-yard line.
So the Bengals take this one on the road. And they can be proud of their exploits on the road and overall so far this season as they improve to 2-0.
Waste of time.
This has been another edition of the NFL on EA Sports. With all our crew here and my broadcast partner Brock Heward, I'm Kate Scott. The Bengals emerge as winners. As with that, we sign off from D.C.